Welcome to HyperNext Studio. This video introduces program decision making with some simple examples. Let's start by running HyperNext Creator. Run Creator by double-clicking the HyperNext Creator app. Usually the computer just follows a set of code instruction, one line after another, a simple linear program flow. However, all programming languages need a way to change their behavior or program flow depending upon conditions. This is achieved by so-called conditional statements such as if, then, else and conditional loops. Conditional statements evaluate something and then decide the direction of program flow. There is also branching where the program simply jumps to another line in the code. Branching is achieved with a goTo type command or by calling a procedure or function. These will be covered in later videos. In the guide is some information on condition testing and looping. The if-then-else structure will be covered here, with conditional looping being covered in the next video. Some of these will be explained here with a few examples. Create a new project using menu File with option New. Create one button. Create 3 fields. Click button 1 and then click the script button. In the editor, copy script 1 code from the description below this video. Close the editor. Now run your project, but if the editor opens, just fix your error and try again. This program is numerically comparing the contents of fields 1 and 2, with the result going into field 3. Enter 1 into field 1 and 2 into field 2. Click button 1 to see what happens. The result in field 3 should be less than. Experiment with different numbers to get the results equal and more than. You could also try numbers with decimal points in them. Now to test this with text instead of numbers in fields 1 and 2. The program actually fails because it was expecting numbers but got text values. However, a couple of simple code changes can fix this. Return to design mode. Now we need to try comparing strings using if-then. A string is the term programmers use for data which is a sequence of characters. These characters can be numbers, letters and symbols. HN strings can also store non-English characters. The program we just worked on can easily be changed to compare strings. The guide shows an example for comparing texts. Click button 1 and then click the script button. In both the lines with if-then statements, make a simple change. Change the variable a to $, so telling the compiler it is a text comparison. Now run your project. Click button 1 to see what happens. The result in field 3 should be less than, because the string field 1 is lower than field 2. Note: the fields already contain some text, actually their names. But they could easily be set to empty using the Toolbar Properties section. Return to design mode. Click on field 3. In the Toolbar Properties section, click the value header. And in the text area, just delete the text field 3. Or enter any text you want. Now preview your card using the Preview button in the Mode switcher. Field 3 should contain the value you just set in its Properties section. Return to design mode. Next, we need to look at Booleans and logical comparisons. The guide shows an example of logical comparisons. Note that HN doesn't have the traditional type Boolean values of false and true. It just uses 0 for false and 1 for true. Click button 1 and then click the script button. Into the editor, copy script 2 code from the description below this video. Now run your project. Put the value 1 into both fields 1 and 2. Click button 1 to see what happens. The result in field 3 should be true. Return to design mode. This concludes the brief introduction to HN decision making. The next video will introduce you to looping. Thank you for watching.